about bad marketing? I heard that bad marketing is one of the strategies being widely used by Malaysian businesses nowadays. Because in the 21st centuries, we know that marketing is a multi-billion-dollar industry and a very well-known form of strategic business, right? Businesses of all industries, including mine, rely heavily on carefully mapping out the marketing campaigns to enhance our audience engagement and increase the awareness of our products and brands. Hence why, with successful marketing tactics, bad marketing tactics rose to prominence. Eminent marketing targets the needs and wants for the audience through creating, planning, and delivering brand targets and products values. All marketing strategies are based on what E. Jerome McCarthy made known as the marketing mix of the 4 Ps: product, place, price, and promotion. But the most common denominator in the business industry involves the 3 main margin increases, which is increase of the sales, profit, and the market share. So a shared goal by every business of any industry is to undoubtedly maximize their sales, profit, and market share while building a strong brand identity and respectable reputation and minimizing financial losses. That's why I think that how bad marketing strategies can negatively impact 3 local points that concern on all businesses, such as brand identity, reputation, and financial loss.
Well, I think one of the examples that we can see is from Nabila Razali, because she used social media to fake her breakup. Nabila Razali, because for her to promote her new single, which is Pemata Hati. She posted a video of herself crying to make all of her followers believe that she's in a relationship with that guy. At first, all of her followers thought she was in a relationship with Adi Ashraf, as he is actually a well-established actor in Malaysia, but she never mentioned it before until the release date of her single. This is one of the good examples of bad marketing, as although she created a bad image to herself, but she managed to gain the netizen attention. Although it's not the best song that she ever released, but people still talk about it until now.
Oh, that's right, Irene. It's true. Because did you know that in 2014 ranked as one of the... Because did you know that in 2000 posted the advertisement that you see just now? Well, there's nothing seemingly wrong with the picture, but the airline was at the center of 2 tragical lost airlines. So it was only right that the company became a little more conscious of its marketing. It's a classic example of what bad marketing truly is. So the company asked its audience what and where they wanted to spend their holidays and tick off their bucket list and explain why. What the airlines didn't take into account was the bucket list concept and the connection with the plane crash. So in its recent tragic history, the airline portrayed a crude lack of sensitivity and empathy towards the situation. Therefore, customers called the airline out, which would later change its advertising, asking people to describe their favorite destinations and activities they would like to add to their to-do list instead.
Nowadays, social media are not only used for chit-chatting with friends, liking photos and videos, or even following each other anymore. Social media is a powerful tool for small businesses trying to build a brand, either locally or globally, and generate sales with an online presence. People has used them as a tool to promote business or create awareness about their brands. This is known as social media marketing. That's using social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to promote a brand and sell the product or service. The business comes with a new items and plan to promote the launch on social media. This form of marketing requires to use social media management skills and tools. A good marketing strategy should correlate well with the long-term marketing plans and goals of the business. However, due to a variety of reasons, business tend to go for bad marketing, such as mentioned just now, and flash-free strategies to market their products. Variety of easy-to-use and affordable new marketing channel easily accessible to anyone have created a huge problems. This can negatively impact the sales as well as the reputation of overall business. You guys know about the Victoria's Secret's The Perfect Body? You guys know about the...
No.
From the image alone, the first thing you notice is that all the women in the picture are thin and toned, not only in their instantly off-target marketing efforts. Victoria's Secret made their target demographic angry, frustrated, and enlightened enough to stir a mountain of comments and jabs, sparked off of outraged brands globally. Good job, guys. After widespread backlash, the company changed its campaign theme to something more subtle, a body for everybody. But the damage had already been done.
For example, as you can see in this picture, here we're just going all out to say that Nokia hasn't always had one of the best marketing messaging sets for its product overall, right? While their marketing strategy is rock solid, the company hasn't always had the best marketing messaging for its customers. So their lack of consistency is a sure way to guarantee that their customers won't always know what makes your products better than your competition. And that's where Nokia has continually gone wrong.
In my opinion, the biggest impact of extreme bad marketing can affect business in terms of the good name of the company or brand of the product or service provided by the company itself. Over time, negative ads can lead to bias about the brand by everyday people. Customer will choose which product to take away from, and typical this customer behavior is due to the association with the negative brand image campaigns. Sale will immediately suffer, and it will take a large amount of resource to draw this customer back into the reach. One example of bad marketing can be directly linked to the Dove company with the ad they released back in October of 2017 on this Facebook page. The black woman removed her shirt only to then reveal that she changed into a white woman who was also wearing the shirt just like her. Ad isn't because in how it soap can clean a dirt black person into a whiteness. Social and national media focus on the racist overtone of the ad after and post when the viral of all the wrong reason. After a lot of negative feedback from the customer, Dove company removed the ad, and this matter has had a great impact on the Dove brand, forcing Dove to do a public apology statement to solve this issue. Although nowadays bad marketing is often used in most Malaysian business and get multiple profit, however, the impact of the good name of the company brand also do not escape from the public conversation. High risk of bad marketing is unstable. The possibility of having a good and bad impact on the company has yet to be measured. However, this risk should not be used. All in all, bad marketing campaigns can do more harm than a good for your brand.
Yeah, it's true. For me, a marketing program will be ineffective if it falls in targeting the desired audience or customers. If you are absorbing significant numbers of clicks but poor conversion rate, one of the likely causes is the audience itself. You may be spending the majority of your social media marketing in a poorly performing channel, targeting the wrong audience. It is possible that users want to visit your website but have no intention of making the purchase. The issue can also be that you are using the wrong channel to drive traffic. This is because different channels attract different types of audience. For example, your audience is mostly stay-at-home parents. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube might be the better social media channel, while LinkedIn will not. Many marketing professionals try to impress the management instead of working on customer preference and choice. Marketing strategies designed in such manner will have little impact on customer purchasing decision and may lead to poor sales.
I agree with you. Other than that, influencer marketing is also a collaboration of brands with influential people that have a large following in order for them to promote a product, a campaign, or a service. It is one of the most effective way to reach a large audience, but it can be unethical if the influencer never disclose their relationship with their brands, especially when they're promoting their products that's not within their personal value. So one of the bad things that can happen is it encourages the influencers to give false or misleading information about the product to their own followers. One of the examples that we can see is a popular content creator, which is Mila, that is well known in TikTok. Due to the recent issue, she got paid a sponsorship from L'Oreal to promote the new mascara, but she never said it was a sponsor. So it was supposed to show an overall effect of the mascara, but then she lied the audience by using false lashes in order for make it to look fuller, which is one of the bad marketing, but at the same time, it creates an income for the client because people will buy for themselves to try out. So other than that, they also use clickbait that have nothing to do with their own video. So this actually manipulate with the social media algorithm for them to give an unfair advantage for them to reach an audience, and this will create content pollution. So not only that, they also use fake reviews that are not well known for other influencers, which is also a type of bad marketing. So when the influencers or the content creator actually never disclose whether their product they're using are actually sponsored or they just personally love it, they kind of lost their sense of trust with their own followers. So this will create a bad image of their content creator. But I will also talk about the good part, which is it is using bad marketing, as mentioned by my friends before, is actually one of the fastest way to gain followers or audience, because it allows people to talk about it for a longer period of time. For the influencers, some of the brands will be interested to work with them because due to the number follower gains, and they are actually the current hot topic. Though this is might want to be the fastest way to get viral, but it's not the most sustainable way because due to the influencer ethical, and it shows their professionalism towards their client and also their followers.
Yeah, I guess it's true, Irene. But other than that, I think marketers have always been stressing out on the importance of authenticity. So into this climate with the COVID-19 pandemic, Facebook and ad boycott, and also the Black Lives Matter protest, authenticity is no longer a concept that brands can merely talk about instead of acting on it. So moreover, as more and more, we know that Gen Zs are attaining more of power because of the companies need to echo their sentiments on driving change and standing up for what they believe in. So there's an interview with A+M, Digi's head of marketing services, that Bernard Lee said that marketers tend to underestimate Gen Z and dismiss them as trend followers, but as digital natives. The younger generation is much more informed than ever. So a digital savvy Gen Z is more likely to look for additional sources of information to verify their news, and will also seek out like-minded people on the internet to rely about their opinions. So this can be both a positive or a negative thing to have a strong company of supporters and detractors. So much in a short form, we can say that businesses right nowadays are underestimating the power of internet making, and also the Gen Zs. So according to Visual Objects, like nearly 40% of small businesses in the US do not have websites. So those numbers are enormous, and also considering the power of the internet, because even those that own online websites do not have how to leverage the advantages that come with online marketing. But most of them do not update the information on their sites, like information such as their products and the things that they sell. So whenever customers visit those sites, they come across old content, so which could be detrimental, since customers browsing for new products, which also will they might lose interest in your products. So marketing should just be used as a quick fix when sales are flagging, but you should continually promote your business. Why? Because they will allow you to increase awareness of your brand, so more people will think about your company when in need of the products and the services that you supply or you offer. So other than that, it also provide people with detailed information about your products and services, which could prompt them to purchase them from you. Other than that, besides the information, you can also communicate with potential customers in a way that makes you stand out from your competitors. And other than that, it will also help you to build and nurture long-term relationships with people, so you can boost your sales figures and customer retention rates. Next is like you can also increase the chances that you have an ongoing stream of inquiries and sales. So rather than peaks and troughs, which are difficult to manage operationally. And last but not least, like we can say that gradually it will expand your customer base. so that your income and profits will increase and become snowballs.
So moving on to the marketing strategy, I think the first thing that you need to know is you actually need to understand your client, because the other way is to know your clients, because every product or every service have their own ideal customers or consumers. Sorry. We should understand who they are and their behavior to deepen our relationship with them. As an example that we can use from Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, I think most of you guys from Gen Zs knows Selena Gomez, which is actually one of the famous brand for clean makeup, because it targets women that want to wear makeup, but they want to wear it very minimal. They don't really want to show it onto their face. And most of the Gen Zs right now, they do not have experience with makeup. So this is why they promote clean makeup. So using influencers that already have a clean makeup image to promote their products, this establish who is the potential buyers and also the consumers and how the product will be able to improve their lives.
I agree to Irene. One of the strategy that need to be used to achieve marketing objective that I think is important is to create your own message. Each product or service has a different goal. Identify the uniqueness of the product or service first. At the same time, you can create your message. The opportunity to show your potential client how your product or service will benefit them and why you are the only company that can prove it. Besides that, every business you want to do need to be defined a budget first. How the message may depend on how much the company can afford. Will the company be purchasing advertising? Hope for a viral moment on the social media originality? Send out press release on the media to try again cover. The company budget will decide what you can afford to do.
I agree with Jiha and Irene, because as a social media manager, I think determining your channel is a very crucial, because even the best message needs an appropriate value. Some companies may find more value in creating blog posts for their websites. Others may find success with paid advertisements on social media channel. Therefore, find the most appropriate value for your content. By doing this, social media marketing enables you to attract customers from different parts of the world, helping your business expand globally with less setup costs, proving to be the cost-effective digital marketing technique.
Yeah, it's true what Irene, Jiha, and also Sinyi said, because as for me, by working as a company manager, I have to identify our company goals. Like what Jiha has said, that every product or service has a different goal. So you need to identify your goals. Why? Because while sales are the ultimate goal for every company, you should have the more short-term goals, such as establishing authority, increasing your customer engagement, or generating leads. So these smaller goals offer measurable benchmarks for the progress of your marketing plan. So think of the strategy as the high-level ideology and planning as how you accomplish your goals. So as what we say just now, like paid marketing is real. So, and companies that don't implement effective marketing strategies and techniques that actually benefits their products will find themselves.
I agree to Irene. One of the strategy that need to be used to achieve marketing objective that I think is important is to create your own message. Each product or service has a different goal. Identify the uniqueness of the product or service first. At the same time, you can create your message. The opportunity to show your potential client how your product or service will benefit them and why you are the only company that can prove it. Besides that, every business you want to do need to be defined a budget first. How the message may depend on how much the company can afford. Will the company be purchasing advertising? Hope for a viral moment on the social media originality? Send out press release on the media to try again cover. The company budget will decide what you can afford to do.
I agree with Jiha and Irene.
Marketers need to maintain their influence on customer decisions and behavior by targeting the right target and use helpful information. However, difficult it is to execute personal marketing. It is the most efficient way to persuade customer to buy from you.
Yeah, but in my perspective, it's essential to know your customer, who is your customer and what your customer needs. To do so, you must listen to them. Marketers are experts, but without the recognition of customers, marketing will be ineffective, and customer can be quick to show their dissatisfactions.
I think what all of you guys say are true. An effective marketing strategy enables you to know your customers well as well as their preference. By this way, you can influence their business decision. You now know what to change for the better if your company has been using a low marketing strategies. So I think that concludes all for our bad marketing discussion. So I would like to thank you for all your time and for all the things that we have discussed, for your opinions. So we will dismiss this meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.